Secretary General Dr. Omar Oluga when they made way to the Kenyatta National Hospital to try and ascertain whether claims and allegations that have been thrown around on social media are true or not. Let's just keep you updated on the latest development on this particular story. The Ministry of Health, through its Twitter handle, has made a series of tweets with regards this particular case. And I quote, CS Mailu has noted social media reports regarding alleged rape of mothers on their way to and from the newborn unit at the Kenyatta National Hospital. Goes ahead to say the CS regrets the alleged actions, and if they are true, he has instructed the Kenyatta National Hospital management to beef up security measures to protect patients and their relatives. And then it finally finishes the series of tweets by saying the CS has further ordered investigations into the matter, and the Kenyatta National Hospital management and security agents will provide a report on the issue by Monday, the 22nd of January 2018. That is the response we're getting from the ministry through their certified or their verified Twitter handle. And of course, speaking on behalf of the Cabinet Secretary for Health. And remember, we are also seeking to engage you on this particular topic that we are focusing on here on KTN News Desk today. We ask you whether you have experienced any insecurity cases or you know of someone who has experienced any insecurity cases at the Kenyatta National Hospital. Do tweet us at KTN News, at Akisa Wandera. And of course, we will be focusing on that, just reading through what some of your responses will be like as we seek to unravel the mystery at the largest referral hospital in the country. Well, away from that, let's now head to Machakos, where the National Super Alliance Coalition has taken the People's Assembly meeting there today ahead of the swearing-in ceremony scheduled for the 30th of this month. This is seen to be a move to continue to garner more support for the swearing-in ceremony and activities that are surrounding the same. We understand that all the principals are expected at Machakos, but our senior reporter, Patrick Amimo, has been pitching camp there since morning. He now joins us live for an update. Patrick, what is happening currently?
Thank you, Akisa. The four principals are here. They checked in at least 1:45. That's when they checked in at the Machakos Golf Club. And as I'm talking now, we are waiting to see the plenary start. But for most important is that we've seen NASA has been pushing for dialogue with the five main pillars. That is electoral justice. They're looking at strengthening of the judiciary. They're looking at reforms in the security sector. They're looking at the strengthening devolution, and also, lastly, looking at issues to do with ensuring that there's electoral justice and that the country, when in future elections, we don't witness a case where maybe the country will be pushed to those divisive elections as they were in the case of 2017 and maybe prior to that, the worst election that we had in 2007. So the principals have just arrived yet, and already what is happening now is that they are having a meal ahead of addressing the plenary session. We have we have the NASA party leader, that is Raila Odinga. We have his deputy, Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. We also have Moses Wetangula of Ford Kenya and ANC's Musalia Mudavadi. Also joining them is Nairobi Women Representative Esther Passaris. I'm also saying that Senator Moses Kajwang for Homa Bay County has also just checked in. There is Senator for Siaya, James Orengo, is one of the people also pushing this particular agenda to have the two principals sworn in on January 30th. There's also the Makueni Senator, that is Mutula Kilonzo Jr. Earlier also we have also other governors from Makueni. Professor Kibuda Kibwana is also around in this particular meeting, and also earlier on there was this economist and who is also NASA strategist, Dr. David Ndii, who was here early in the morning also trying to strategize this. We remember very well that Ndii is in charge of that organizing committee that is also looking into this matter of swearing in the two principals come January 30th. And we saw him recently, the other day, just addressed yesterday. He did have a media briefing where he said that swearing-in program is on and dismissed those reports in a section of the media that there was a rift among the leadership on this matter of the swearing-in of Raila Odinga as the people's president and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka as his deputy. He says the NASA program will continue, and also we expect as they carry on with these the plenary sessions in various parts of the country, they will also be pushing that idea of economic boycott of products, various products that they believe are linked to companies that are supporting the ruling Jubilee administration. Remember, the first plenary was held in Mombasa, in Kilifi, prior to the late last year. Then we had a second plenary session, People Assembly, that was held in Kakamega on January 7th in Muliro Gardens, Kakamega, Bohungu Stadium in Kakamega, and now this Machakos County is the third one, and it's involving those counties that are leaning towards NASA in Lower Eastern. So those members we expect in Kitui, Machakos, we expect Makueni, all will gather here in Machakos to discuss the way forward on this particular matter and how the opposition NASA will strive to get electoral justice. We've seen the principals are saying that with regard, the reason why they are saying that they'll be sworn in, they claim that Raila Odinga and Kalonzo Musyoka, NASA won the August 8th election, and they say that based on that, the results, which they claim they have accessed from the IABC servers that were maybe stored by IT, OT, Mofo in France, in the clouds, they claim that they have those data, and that's they'll be using. Based on those data results, they are the ones that they'll use to swear themselves, to declare themselves the people's president and the people's deputy president. So it is a matter that the country is looking at with a lot of bated breath to see how the whole situation will go, because we know the Jubilee administration says we have President Kenyatta on record saying that the only matter they can discuss, or the only dialogue open for them, is matters to do with economic development, not politics, because according to them, politics is over. October 26th election, when Kenyans turned out and for the fresh election, which was boycotted by NASA, and from which election we saw President Uhuru Kenyatta declared winner and was sworn in by the Chief Justice David Maraga. That was, according to Jubilee, they say it's final, and the only thing they can discuss is ABC. This particular meeting in Machakos is also coming at a time when we saw the European Parliament, EU Parliament in Brussels the other day. We saw participants come on and really hit at the country, Kenya. They're also pushing for dialogue, asking the Jubilee administration to embrace dialogue. They also said there was need to ensure that there's institutional reforms ahead of the 2022 election. And they said Kenya must be an example in Africa, and it should not be treated with soft gloves. They should ensure that the processes are right and democracy prevails. Akisa?
Well, that is our senior reporter, Patrick Amimo, bringing us live updates from Machakos, where NASA is scheduled to have a meeting today. As we've seen, and he mentions, a number of principals are already present, so we'll definitely be going back to Machakos later on once